to tell y'all guys the honesty about something real quick, and then I'm gonna go inside because a person said, "What is going on in your life?" I said, "Let me be real with you. This is gonna be real to even my caretakers, international security, of all social economics, even Secret Service, everything. I made this planet. A person says you gotta know where you came from to know where you're going, and if you don't care about where you came from, you ain't going nowhere in reality because the fact is that means you never give a fuck about what was really going on." Then on top, look, there you go your showboaters again and shit, right? Then on top of it, I tell the person this: an individual could drive around in gas, have a form of luxury. Look at these look at these assholes. Look at individuals could drive around in gas, have a form of luxury, and in comfortability, but then taking advantage of even their own equality down to the elements and science. So they're manipulating their own empress and their mother and lying to her, even the caretakers, and then causing the death of their reality because they just want to be showboaters that just don't give a fuck. But I'm gonna just tell you just like this. I cared about myself because I done made so many plans. This is why you can even view certain things to show you my track record was honesty, and then you have people coming out their way trying to find me, but showing you the fucked up equality of other individuals. Now I'm gonna show you just like this. If I have caretakers and I have individuals that's the reason for international security, and they were supposed to be making sure that I refine everybody's astrological tree to the point of preciseness to their habitation, to the even the social economic reason of what. Look, if I look across the street, if I look across the street, there's a house over there, right? It gives me a viewpoint of a higher, how can I say, moral of inspiration for the next day. But now, if I look across the street and then there's nobody, there's nothing there, and there's nothing around, what type of inspiration do I have? That means I had to build inspiration at a time. Another person knew I did that from the beginning of time and then fucked up my quality of certain things, right? I said, listen to that. They were supposed to never fuck up my quality. They were supposed to make sure that I have everything I wanted, right? But then think about this. If a person's supposed to make sure that I refine on astrological trees for even the viewpoint and inspiration for one's intellect to have a form of value or honor or dignity for morals of one physical reality for tomorrow so they don't feel depressed and die, and I have caretakers and the reason of international security, and then individuals I come outside every day, there's not even no fucking girl outside, there's no refinement. Everybody's look, they're driving around in cars. Where the fuck is the refinement? Where's the people that's supposed to be strengthened in their mythology? No, this is what they want. Look. Fucking weirdos that fucking just pulled up for nothing. Those are the people who should get murdered. Like, literally. No one, you wonder what was going on in LA? That's why I don't go to LA, because the LA needs to come find these stupid shits. Now, let me just show you how real this is. If a person's supposed to be strengthened in their anatomy, even their habitation, to the anatomy, a matter, because it lets you know about one's physical reality. This is why you have forms of light. You see, a light being light, you have elements, reflected forms. So even your light to your anatomy, your matter. And if you didn't care about what matters, so what the fuck you were doing here in the social economic system? Because this is a point of really refinement for one's mentality and physical nourishment. Or why are you wearing people out that's causing deterrence? So if I have caretakers that's doing that on purpose, that means a person saying that I made poison. I didn't make poison. But since you're saying it's poison, and then since you're supposed to make sure certain things are supposed to be refined, and then then I see that it didn't, and then you have then you have other men driving around voting, saying that they're kids, and people that fucked up the condition of other people's reality, wasted the quality of value for stupid people that's not even supposed to be on the planet. It should have been in their own habitation. Then on top of it, people wanted refinement, but all they could do is drive around making phone calls and making stink atmospheres. Look, I went to the store. Let me show you how real this is. I went to the store right over there, right there. Look at this. I went to the store where that light is right there, right? Where you see that car pulled up with the red light. Then it smelled like stink pussy inside, like somebody just pulled down their panties and rubbed their fucking hand all over the fucking food. And then I'm like, my wife is being given away. So my wife is selling a social economic equality that is gonna cause every astrological empress to fall at a time because some stupid bitch that looks fucking decrepit is inside just trying to take people down for no reason through their social economic nourishment. So what is this, an assassination? This is a social economic system of assassin. If that's the case, I'm out of America because I never knew. I didn't pay equality just to assassinate and to die for stupidity. I paid for refinement. I didn't know I educated people just to end up looking like a fucking disease. That don't make no sense. So where all the people that wanted refinement, where's the people being refined? So what the fuck? What the fuck is all this for? Look at the nigga color. Look at his fucking truck. Look at the mud on the nigga. Where the fuck is the refinement? His fucking element is looking deteriorated. Yo, I didn't educate people for this stupidity. So if you girls out there that's being bought here, I guess it is human trafficking or human slave or some type of how can I say this, some type of rape or in all type of way. Look, in all type of ways because I don't know nothing about that. I didn't pay for nothing like that. I paid for real education, real refinement, polite delightfulness, not people that's just trying to fucking cause the end of the world and just taking advantage of time. So once you have things like that, if you have people that's of elements manipulating light elements, like I've been speaking on Sanders in New York, because if a person manipulate element and lie to a light, what are they gonna do to the person that taught them about the situation, or even the person that gave the stupid shit licenses? Look, imagine that. What the fuck is it gonna do already? So it don't make no sense. So if that's the case, if you took away my license of a man of honesty to give it to pieces of shit people of white anatomy that spoiled it instantly, then hey, good for you. Yo, I guess they didn't care about refinement, and I just don't care about speaking about anything no more. And I'm gonna just say like this, and this goes out to Justine. I'm sorry for calling you out like that, but I loved you so much. But it's just the fact that you raised my equality, and then on top of it, I was your purity at a point of literally of the beginning of your existence, and then you punched me in the face and you hurt yourself through time, and then you didn't realize how you hurt yourself. So now you have people just taking advantage of you the same way you play with an individual's emotions. Now the same way a person is being vindictive with you. But the thing about me is the ways you made me feel, I'm all as social economics of the reason of your education. So I feel sorry for you in the paradigm because what's going to probably happen to you and when it already probably happened in your life is unbelievable for the stupidity of certain things. And it's just like what Donto did to herself. So that's why Betty went away. She was like, yo, she couldn't believe how Donto almost killed her education. So she just left. But anyway, I'm just gonna be real. If to all you feminine beings out there, if you have a soulmate, I'm your soulmate, and then a dildo claims to be your protector like a gunshot that's gonna reflect and know the reasons of your pussy and protect all types of stuff, and then your dildo already should have written you the reason of you having a soulmate, and it's supposed to be an element of protection, a form of comfort, or comfort. Did it really care about you? Did the element really did it even he really care about you? Because it violated your sacredcy and wasted your time when me, your soulmate, was supposed to have a form of love of your comfort. So what did the dildo do? It must have been a real gunshot at the time, huh? But or it must have been real heartless to other individuals that just wanted to do element science. And then, hey, I guess you are the company that you keep if you think about it a certain type of way. Because even if a person had a gold dildo, I have a heartbeat. That dildo just have a vibrator. Doesn't give a fuck about you at a level. It's militant on some fuck you. So good for you though. If the dildo was so much of a sacrecy and it was gonna protect you. Oh, was this a backward gunshot and shit? Good. You see what my back says? It says brawl, nigga. That's what my jacket says. It says brawl. You want to? So I'm just gonna be real. So if the dildo was this point of sacrecy and your dildo was gonna be your guidance and your protector, why did it violate your sacrecy or your privacy of the reason why a person even is become even a virgin in the physical reality? You think about that. So Bye-bye. That's all I have to say. It don't matter. Anything else doesn't matter because all you girls, it seem like you wasted your own health of anatomy, so it doesn't even matter. And to show you how real this is, yo, listen, a person putting out an element across the street, right? Or is it the element just putting them out at a time, and then the element just reflecting on them as positioning them to be put out at a time? But funny questions on some Twilight Zone shit, right? Think about that. But oh well, it don't matter to me, but good for you and stuff. Because if a dildo cared, then why the fuck it violated your sacredcy, your privacy if you had a soulmate?